Hi, welcome to the APLCrafts podcast. My name is Alicia, and if you're on my channel for the first time, this is a crafting, primarily knitting and crochet channel. So this is my mid-February, oh my god, we're not in February, we're in March. This is my mid-March check-in. So what I'm going to have for you today is a few squares that I finished for my blankets. Update on a new shawl that I cast on, and I'm going to show my whip that I've been working on since January. Almost there. I'm almost there. It's really thin yarn. Oh, and I have some acquisitions at the end. So grab a drink. This should be pretty quick. I can't see it being more than 25 minutes. So let's get started. I guess I'll show you my finishes first. I don't know if I showed any of these squares before. I know two of them are new. I just don't know if one of them is one that I showed at the beginning of the month, or I guess I should say the end of last month. So pretty sure that one was new. If you've seen it before, then you'll see it again. So this was another square that I finished off for my Norah's Afghan blanket. You know I'm going to put it down below. So, and I'll put a picture here of what the blanket and the pattern looks like. And so that square is done. And then I finished this one. This is all with scrap yarn if you're new. I have a bunch of rustic farm yarn that I was just going to sit around in scraps, and I was never going to use it for anything else. So I'm putting it into this blanket. All of the squares are measuring out 14 by 14. I think that's backwards. Yes, it is. So there's that. I'm trying to do a little bit of color management when I can. No, I did have it the right way. So I've been having a little bit of brain fog lately. I've had a little bit of a health issue going on. Not the C word, and I'm not going to say that word here because YouTube likes to flag people who use that word. So, it's giving me brain fog. So yeah, okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. There's the cable. You know what threw me off was those pearl bumps changing colors. And then the last one that I just did is this one. So it's a mix, like all of these scraps are a mix of alpaca and merino. There might be some swartbulls in there. There is some swartbulls in there. There might be some Shetland mixed in there. Try to get a little closer. So this one had little baubles. I don't know if you can see that. Like here, here, and there. And then my bauble didn't come out too good over here. It's a little flat. But, you know, it's a scrap blanket. Who cares? So that's the only thing that's done. I'm estimating that by the time I'm done with this blanket, it'll probably be 5.5 feet by 6 feet, something like that. And I don't know if I'm going to do all 20 squares. I guess it just depends. I'm starting to run out of scrap yarn, so I think I might have enough yarn to do 3 more scraps, and then that'll be it. Let's see, 3 more squares, and then that'll be it. So, moving on to whips. I think I put too heavy of a marker on here. I've got a homemade progress keeper that I made from a necklace on here that's really old. I got it like 20 something years ago from a Renaissance fair, and so it's kind of gotten brown in there from age. It's got a flower. Anyway, so I just kind of made it into like a little progress keeper, but it's holding my stitches because I got to pick up for the rest of this shawl. But I wanted to show this off because I literally just finished this portion of it like 10 minutes ago. And I was like, hey, you know what? Let me get this podcast done today because I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. The name of the shawl is What Tomorrow Brings. I did not do that intentionally. Okay, so this is originally, I'll throw a picture here. It's originally a pattern that's made for Advent, so there's 25 different colors going on in there, but um, I had 5 colors, 3 of which were Malabrigo, and I'll go over the colors I'm using in my shawl in a minute. But what I noticed, because of the way the shawl is constructed, you kind of get 2 shawls out of one if you wanted to. Because if you use a thicker yarn, because right now, if I stretch it out really hard, I might get 58 inches. But if you use like a DK instead of fingering weight, you'd get like 62, 63 inches, maybe more depending on your gauge. So you can get like you can get 2 shawls out of this. So I started off here, it starts off here with the black, and this is my Polware fingering. It's not a color that I have in a shop. I know I do that a lot, I'm sorry. I like to change things up. But this has a purple over dye on black. And then this one is Malabrigo. And let me see if I can get close enough so you can see this the patterning. So this one is it's just ribbing. And then it goes into garter. And then it goes into this eyelet. And what's the name of this color? I have the tags. I saved them like a good podcaster. Sabiduria. That's this purpley one here. And then it goes into Anniversario. And that's on garter. And then it goes, this is mine. This is pink tourmaline on my Polware fingering. So it's got, I think this is called seersucker. I've never seen this stitch before. And then it goes into garter, and then it goes into this lace, and then we are back into Anniversario with the garter, and then this one was called little boxes. I don't know if you can see that. And then garter, and I don't know if she had a name for this one. Oh, mock cable or something like that. You can even see it. Basically, you're passing over stitches to make what looks like a cable. And then finishes off a garter. And then you save your stitches because you're going to pick up and start doing the second half of the shawl. So yeah, I think that if you did this like in a thicker yarn, or if you wanted to do some math and extend, you know, some of the sections. Hope I don't screw up my shawl doing this. You know, you can make this into a little doopy-doo. There you go. That'll be cute, actually. I might do this again with different colors and just do this part, because that's cute. I like that. I like that. Okay. I'm holding on to my black because my black is the next color. I'll quickly put up my schematic of how I want my shawl to look, because there is a picture, not quite a diagram, but like a picture that's in the pattern, so you can kind of color play how you want to do it. So I'll put that up here so you can kind of see what my idea is. It looks like a hot mess, but it's mostly for, you know, just to give me an idea of what color I'm doing next. So since the black is next, I'm still attached. And the only color that I have not put in yet, which I'm going to be caking up probably in a couple days, is Wales Road, which is like this purple and blue going on. And that'll probably be getting used maybe in the next week or two. So I figured I'm not going to cake it up if I'm not going to use it anytime soon. So I just did that first part, and then when I get close to doing, when this color comes up, then I'll cake that yarn up. So otherwise it's just going to be sitting there stretched out for nothing. So the last thing I have is the Ripple cardigan. I told you, brain fog. Ripple Camisole by Jessie Made Designs. And I'm at the part now where I will be splitting for sleeves. So yeah, and this yarn is like super thin. I'm using a it's a hand spun cotton by a company called Knitting Notions, and it's like really thin. It's a little bit thick and thin, but it's, you see that? And this is what the cake looks like. Okay, don't fall apart on me. Come on. Okay. So that's what this is the second cake that I'm using. And I actually have, no, do I? I lie. I do not have the thingy, sorry. So yeah, so I'm almost done with that. I'm splitting for sleeves. I'll probably do that today. So end of the month, I should have another finished object. I'll be ready for summer, because I thought summer was coming, and now we're in a frost, and I planted my spring seeds, and I'm hoping that my seedlings don't die, because the last 3 years of weather in Tennessee has not been predictable like the last 13 years that I've gardened. Tangent. Okay, so that's it for all the nitty stuff. So I'm going to do acquisitions. I told you it's going to be really quick. So surprise, surprise, I went to Smart Supply again, Smart Art and Craft Supply, because, you know, where else am I going to go? Most of the hand dyed is gone, so I don't know if any of you guys went out and got it, but yeah, they did have a lot of Cascade 220. What else did they have? Oh, there's some mandala. I don't remember what else. Anyway, so I picked up some Lion brand lion wool prints. I don't know how this is going to knit up, but it's 100% wool. Somebody got it at Walmart for $3.50, and I picked it up for $2. So I thought the colors were nice. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I may, since it's a worsted, save it for whenever I've got other worsted yarn, then maybe use this like in color work or something. I don't know, because it's not really enough on its own to do anything that I would knit for myself. So that's what I got. And then, not yarn related, they have a lot of, this time they had a whole lot. Usually they don't have a lot, so I kind of just picked through. But they have art, and I don't know where they get this art from. I don't know if they're getting it from people's collections or from sip and paint places or something. But I'm really into like abstract and spacey scenes and stuff, so I picked this up. So it's I don't even know what I know it's acrylic paint, but I don't know anything else because this is not my medium. But yeah, got that for, well, I think I took the price off. It was like $1, $2, something like that. And then I went for a space theme or night sky theme. I got this. This was like $2. I thought that was really cool. Somebody initialed their name there, but I don't know who it is. And then I already messed around with this one. I have butterfly stickers and like little rhinestones that I've had in my stash like forever. So I just glued them on here. I don't know if you can see that, but let me stand back so you can see. So I got this. It's got like, it's, you know, splashes of color, and it has hot pink and purple and blue and neon green and black. Somebody, I don't know if they meant to do this here, if this was an accident, they just painted over it. You know what? I think it makes it kind of unique. So yeah, and then there's like, I don't know if it'll show, there's glitter, gold glitter paint in there. Yeah, you can kind of see that. Yeah, if you look in the center. So what I did was I added butterflies. You know, this is what it looks like. I actually got these butterflies, I think, at Smart Supply. And then like these little rhinestones, I put one there, there's one there. So, you know, sometimes they have, there's another one there. Sometimes they have little pieces of art that you can use as a backdrop if you want to do like a mixed media thing, and then kind of make the art your own. So yeah, I don't have anything else on my radar as far as what I want to make next. I'm still, once again, being monogamous, which is really kind of odd for me because the last 2 years I had castanitis like a mofo. Ooh, so having just 2 to 3 things to work on at a time is just so weird and yet so calming in a way. Oh, you know what? I think if you want to stick around for another minute or two, I'm gonna hit my store, if you will. I have March's colorway Aquamarine on sale right now. I'm gonna go get the colors so you can see it on screen. It's marked down to $20. It's on untreated merino, so I'll go get that. Hold on. So it's just a couple skeins that I have. So it's showing up a little bit more green on the screen, but it's a very soft pale blue color, and like I said, it's on untreated merino fingering weight, so 437 yards, and I think I have 3. For whatever reason, and I know it's getting more popular for people to buy untreated yarn, it doesn't sell in my shop. So I only have 3 of these, and then that's it. I just did a yarn order the other day, and I didn't pick up any more untreated because I can't justify the cost of having something that's just going to sit around because nobody's buying it. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, in the meantime, I do still have a little bit of untreated left in the shop, and this is one of them, Aquamarine. So go check that out, and for $5 more, you can pick up a zodiac charm that goes with the month of March-ish. So I mean, all the zodiacs change like near the end of the month, so this would be Pisces and Aries, I believe. And then, you know, if you ever want like a different zodiac charm that doesn't go with the yarn you're ordering, you can always just text me and I'll change it out. So there you go. All right, so that is it for today, and I will see you at the end of the month. I might do a throwback Thursday next week. Yeah, because March is a long month. I think there's 31 days in March, right? So that's a long time between videos. So I think I'm going to throw up a throwback Thursday, probably of my patterns under 50 projects on Ravelry. I have to figure out what pattern I'm going to put up. Might be a shawl pattern this time, but we'll see. All right, so it was nice seeing you guys again, and thank you to any new subscribers that are here. I did pick up a few in the last couple weeks, and yeah, that's it. So thank you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.